Good evening to you, everybody. We got a serious situation tomorrow for some. Could have a severe weather outbreak with tornadoes, high winds, and those winds can take out power outages. And I do have some new information tonight on where the worst of the weather may be. Now, everybody is under some type of risk, regardless of what color you're in. Everybody has a risk of severe weather. The highest risk is in north central Mississippi, up to about the Mississippi-Tennessee state line. And the threat is high wind and tornadoes. There is a threat of flooding and hail, but I'm really not as concerned about that as I am with this. The high winds in excess of 60 and the tornadoes that could be on the ground, long track tornadoes. By that we mean on the ground for a long period of time. Here's the futurecast. It shows rain in here before lunchtime. Not necessarily a bad thing because it would maybe rob the atmosphere of some of the energy, but regardless, still we're going to have rough weather in here. Now let's go into mid and late afternoon. This is when the worst of these powerful storms would be. Look at this, 4 o'clock, one over Fayette County, Hardeman County, and a really big storm developing here in north central and northeast Mississippi. I'm becoming really concerned about this one right here that's going to go into northeast Mississippi into Alabama. But again, everybody has the threat. It just seems like the late night models are concentrating that threat south and east of Memphis, but we all have to remain on guard. Things can still change, and nobody knows exactly which county the strongest of the storms are going to fire up in, and if they do, they're just really not telling you the truth because we don't know exactly which county it's going to be, but it could be anywhere. Just know that the 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. time window, that's when the worst of the weather would be. And then by the time we get into Wednesday morning, all of the severe weather threat is over and we're just dealing with the cold air. That's the problem. We're going to go from like 70 into the 30s in a matter of a few hours and a day or so. And when you have that kind of temperature clash this time of year, oftentimes we get storms. And it's about a year ago that we had the horrible tornadoes in Manette, Arkansas, the deadliest tornadoes in December history in the United States. So we're in that time of year as our climate changes, and we have more stronger tornadoes late in the season, late in the fall and early winter. Now, there is going to be energy. This is what is concerning. Energy going all the way up to Dyersburg, and that combined with all the wind dynamics in place, the recipe is there for a tornado outbreak in Memphis and the Mid-South. And the worst is going to be in the afternoon. Like I said, we could have some rain and storms late morning up into lunchtime, but the big ones that could produce tornadoes are likely going to be after lunchtime. And then we're all good by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Looking ahead to the weekend, we haven't talked much about that. We've been focusing on this severe weather threat. There is a chance of rain Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But let's get past tomorrow, first of all, because like I said, some of these storms could be really strong, a situation to take seriously. Our entire storm team is here, and we'll be tracking it for you.
We know you will. We appreciate it. Thank you, John.
You bet.
Well, news right now, efforts to replace the Southland Mall Christmas